Hello, I'm Mac, at least for a day, and everything's going to be okay. This is going to be episode 1 of a new series I'm calling In Search of the Ancients. That's in reference to one of the first lore entries I got from the new giant buildings. It talked about the ancients. So this series I'm going to concentrate on finding the giant buildings and getting all of the new lore from them. I will continue kind of what I was doing in A Whole New World, checking out some of the new planets that have been added in the Origins update, but my new objective is going to be finding the big buildings and getting lore from them. So that's the focus of this new series. That's why I changed the name. And to do this, I'm going to go get a bunch of planetary charts, which my friend Boomstick Joe told me can be used to find the giant buildings. So let's do that. Alright, so these red ones with the red building on them are supposed to be the ones that can find the giant buildings. I'm going to buy 20 of those. Oh yeah, I also need to sell some junk, clear my inventory out. Actually, let me see. I need to open this up. Oh, and these need to be opened up. Oh man. Boxes within boxes. Alright. Yeah, I'll just sell the storm crystals. I might also do some manufacturing facilities, unlock some new recipes there. We'll see as we go along what I decide to do. Hypnotic Eye can be turned into nanites, I think. Oh no! I shouldn't have sold the chewy wires. Those can be turned into nanites as well. Darn it. I just realized after I sold them. Let's turn... I think it was these eyes that can be turned into nanites. No, they can be turned into slime. No, I don't want to do that. I'll just sell them. Hi, Franco's Monies. Good to see you. Here we go. Alright, so my plan is I want to get all the Korvax lore first. I believe this is a Viking system. Yeah, so I'm gonna warp to a Korvax system. And yeah, I'm gonna do all the Korvax lore first. Let me see, I think I could use this ship. I'll just warp to a nearby star. Need a Korvax system. Figures it's going to be a pain. Here we go. Korvax. So my pattern, I think, is going to be, I'll go to a system, I'll use the planetary charts till I find a giant building, and then I'll check all the other planets to see, see if they look good that I want to check out, just to see if we can find something cool, and then I'll warp to a new system. So it's basically going to follow the same pattern as the whole New World series, except I'm adding in the stipulation that I'm going to find a giant building in every star system and get more lore from it. That way I'm still searching for cool discoveries, but also completing an objective at the same time. There we go. I'm not going to bother with the guy. I'm not going to go get my reward, because I don't care. Okay, so first things first, when I get to a new system, I will search for a building with the planetary charts. Transmission tower. That's not what I want. Minor settlement is probably not. Though honestly, I don't know what the giant buildings are called, so we might check the minor settlement just in case. Shelter. Ooh. That might be it. I'm gonna check minor settlement and shelter and see if either of them are giant buildings. I know both of those names existed before, so they might not be what I want, but we'll see. Hopefully we'll get something good. Well, you know what? I'm gonna use one, although I want to test this. Planetary Archive. Okay, never mind. So it's called Planetary Archive. So that's the only one we want to go to. Abandoned building? I didn't locate an abandoned building. Which one's the Planetary Archive? Minor settlement. Colossal Archive, okay. Alright, good. Wait, what's this planet type? Isotopic. It's a radioactive, but we'll see if there's anything cool on it. It's a weird color for a radioactive. Radioactive's usually like bright orange, but this one's really brown. So I guess we'll see if there's anything interesting on it. I'm gonna land a little ways away from the archive. Ooh, looks like there is some interesting stuff on it. Unusual new assets. Cool, we got really weird new assets here. Wow, these are very alien looking. This is a plant of some sort. Another type. Cool, I'm glad they added all these new types of assets even for normal type planets. We got creatures. Cool. Alright, let's head to the archive. Ooh, we got another weird thing there. Oh, wow. It's another tree. These are really bizarre trees. So glad they added new stuff. My gosh. It's got a trunk that looks kind of like a normal tree, but then it's got this giant growth on the top. Definitely looks like a mutated tree. Very, what's the term? Fitting for a radioactive planet. It's got mutated trees on it. Alright, let's head up to the archive. I still have only found this type of building. I've yet to find... I think there's 2 other types, but I've only ever found this type. Okay, this will be the first of the Korvax lore. Entity knowledge is all but Korvax. Korvax archive is intended only for its own species. Ancient audio equipment drones at a low frequency, seemingly expecting a voice command. Probably entity, because that's what Korvax always say. Yes, got it. Decrypt archive. The archive is a secure facility accessible only by a splinter sect of the Korvax. My exosuit struggles to overcome its encryption. Infiltration of Vy'keen proposed in multiple convergent eras. Species resistant to attempts, but failure is a teacher. Each Vi-synth elicited screaming, violent reactions within moments of contact. Code of honor highly specific, contradictory, born from old trauma. Causality established. Evidence of multiple progenitor species. Vi variant. Last survivors of family doomed to self-destruction. The Vy'keen fear replacement just as they replaced their siblings. They are unconscious of the fear's origin. Herc Null, it is the old pattern. Brother against brother, patterns can be understood. Patterns are logical, failure is a teacher. Very interesting. I like how, so far, I've seen one from each race. Each of these entries kind of seems to be assessing the other races, or at least Gek was. Gek was definitely talking about, controlling or trade interactions with the other races, and this one was the Vy'keen assessing the Korvax assessing the Vy'keen. The Vy'keen one was, information about the cult of Null. But, yep, very interesting. Alright, sorry, I wasn't reading chat because I wanted that lore section to be uninterrupted. Hi, Infinite Death. Whoa, I like the new look. Hi, Joe. I'm doing good. I'm starting a new series where I try to get all the new lore from these new buildings. So I just got that one. I'm going to do the Korvax lore first. Do all the Korvax lore. Then I'll move on and do all the other races. Yeah. So we did that. I'm going to go check if there's any other cool types of planets in this star system. I think I'll just call my... Well, I probably shouldn't call my ship because I need my navigation data. Navigation data. Oh, Joe, your idea worked. I had to use four of these planetary charts, but on the fourth one, it gave me an archive building. So it seems to work pretty well. Alright, let's scan the other planet, see if there's anything else I want to see. Not with bubbles. I found a lot of cool lush planets. I found a lush planet with giant glowing mushrooms, lush planet with giant alien trees. Haven't found one with bubbles yet, but I found a lot of planets that have other exotic planet assets on it. Okay, let's see. 4 planets in the system. Oh, that's a lava planet. It's literally called a lava planet, so we'll probably go there. Check that out. It says it's a new type of planet. High temperature. And empty planet. So I'm just going to go to the lava planet, check it out before we leave the system. Yeah, the one I found was really nice. There were storms, but they didn't drain my shields. That's weird. Was it just rainstorms, probably? It just seemed to be really windy. Oh, cool. This lava planet doesn't have basalt. Basalt seems to be the new element that lava planets have, but this one doesn't have it listed. Guess we'll go to a volcano. All lava planets seem to look the same for the most part, other than colors. They seem to have all the same assets, but just different color palette. And they always have these big spike things that disappear when you get close to them. But I found lava planets with really cool creatures on them, which is good. See if this spike disappears when I get close to it. No, this might be one that doesn't disappear. It's a shame lava planets have like the least variation now out of all the planets. Like the old types of planets all have a lot of variation, but lava planets are all almost exactly identical other than color. So, oh well. Hey, I'm gonna scan this bird. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna go to the volcano just for fun. I like that the lava planets have these cool glowing glass objects. It's an old asset that was around at the beginning of the game when the game first came out, but they're finally making them a more common sight. Oh no! You can see the volcano is hanging off the edge of a ravine. You can kind of see how the asset is shaped underneath. Ooh, this volcano has a lot of vents along the side I haven't noticed before. More birdies. Really wish they would have put lava oceans on the lava planets. That would have made them a bit more interesting. But oh well. I haven't seen that happen since 3.01. Seen what? Haven't seen what happen. This isn't a very hot... This planet's not very hot for a lava planet. The disappearing spikes. Oh, you haven't seen them disappear since 3.01? Yeah, they still disappear sometimes, it seems. You know, I've never been at the top of the volcano when it explodes like that. I wonder if it just doesn't do it when you're close to it, or I just haven't waited long enough. I want to wait and see what happens when it explodes. It'll probably kill me, or almost kill me. It's funny how I'm always wanting to get hit by stuff that can kill me. Lightning. Still haven't been hit by lightning or meteorites. I want to, though, because I'm crazy. I want to stay up here until it erupts again, see if something happens to me. Can always get my grave back, I suppose. Well, you know what would be really cool is if you could walk with the, what's it called? The exomech. I could test that, actually. I want to know if... I don't know if I can call the exomech up here. Oh, no. What? Oh, here comes the explosion. Ooh. Yay, it didn't damage me. The animation went off, but it didn't hit me. Huh. Well, that's kind of sad. So there's no danger in the eruptions. There's just danger in getting too close to the lava. I've seen volcanoes disappear when getting near them. Uh-oh. I got killed by meteors last night. Oh no, Joe, you keep getting killed by stuff. You got killed by lightning, too. How many meteors hit you? I haven't come across tornadoes. I bet meteors should be one-hit kill, in my opinion. Did it kill you in one hit? Joe? Lightning seems to be like 3-hit kill. From what you showed in your video. That is cool. Oh, darn. What was I... Oh, yeah. I wanted to call my, Why can't I call any of my vehicles? It's not letting me for some reason. I have the, my freighter is in the system, right? Here, let me call my freighter, make sure. Okay, my freighter's nearby. Oh, yeah, now I can. I guess my freighter wasn't... Oh, I forgot I warped with my ship. Okay, never mind. Okay, let's see if I can call... Darn, the exomech can't be called on the volcano for some reason. Oh, here we can. Not this high, I guess. Hey, it was calling them for a second. Here we go. Alright, let's see. I want to know if the exomech can walk on lava or not. Because that was one thing when I thought about lava planets that could make the exomech useful. Nope. Nope. Exomech does not protect you from lava. Wait a second. Do I have the environmental protection? I gotta get out of here. I don't even know if I have the environmental protection on the exomech. I don't. Oh wait, yes I do. I have the environmental control unit. So yeah, the environmental control unit does not protect you from lava. That's too bad. See, because in Subnautica, I believe you can go in lava in... Well, not in lava, but extremely hot water. You can go in the... what was that thing called? Whatever they called their suit. The prawn suit. The prawn suit in Subnautica let you go in extremely hot water without taking damage. Or something. I don't know. Be cool if they let the exomech protect you from extreme heat, but whatever. Okay, moving on. We need to warp to another star system. And stuff. Infinite Death says, I would love to see you play Subnautica. Yeah, I did a few episodes of Subnautica. Problem was I had already watched a full Let's Play series of it, and so it kind of ruined it for me. It kind of spoiled it. So yeah, I just didn't have motivation to play it since I already knew what would happen, and the grinding in that game is just a bit too tedious for me, so I really didn't want to do it. But, oh well. No, the ship takes damage if you're in it. Oh, so the ship got hit multiple times by the meteors? Ouchie. Alright, I'm gonna warp to another Korvax system, find another Celestial Archive, and explore any more cool buildings that are there. I don't know if you saw, but I put a terminus portal right here. Hopefully they fixed it so it doesn't crash your game when you use the terminus in your freighter. Anyway. I may eventually reach the center of the galaxy in this, I don't know, era. Sometime. Here we go, Korvax. We'll go there. Yeah, I also got killed by lightning in my ship. Yep. Yeah, he has a video on YouTube of that. Alright. Minor settlement. Transmission tower. Observatory. Darn it, it only gave me 3. It may not always give me one. Phooey, that's annoying. Let's, I'm gonna try something. First, let's see. Toxic Horror. Ooh, that's gotta be infected planets. Let's go check it out. I love infected planets. Yeah. Derelict freighter, not that interesting. I don't want to have to fight pirates for shooting the pods, so. Toxic Horror sounds really cool. Yeah, here we go. Another infected planet. I saw a super cool creature in someone's video. It was like it looked like an eel, not like these. It was a totally new asset, but it looked like an eel with butterfly wings. It was so freaky. It was low flying. It was like a low flying. It's probably in the class of bug, but it was pretty large, like snake with butterfly wings. It was so weird. I hope I find one of those someday. Man, I love all this freaky stuff. Oh, we got bugs. Oh no, never mind. That's just heptaploid wheat. Darn it. Thought it was insects flying around. I've seen them. They're like mayflies. Cool. Do you have shield upgrades on your ship? Of course. I've got maxed out shield, I think. Some regular old space cows. See if they got any interesting creatures. What is that? Oh, that's a hippo type. And some deer types. I think it was just an eel shadow over me. I still haven't found giant flying beetles. I want to find those eventually. Very cool. There's something I haven't scanned yet. Whoa, this thing is really freaky. Oh, it's not scannable. Oh man, that's so cool looking. I love the weird webbing stuff on it. It looks a lot like abandoned building stuff. So they pretty much did exactly what I asked them to years ago. I asked them to put planets that had abandoned building stuff like all over the planet. That's basically what they've done with these infected planets. So cool. I love it. Wish I could spend more time just exploring one planet like this. Problem is, it's like before, where pretty much the whole planet is going to look exactly like this. There's not going to be much of anything else to find besides these assets. So, oh well. Other than, you know, a few other creatures, but oh well. Whoa, that is freaky. I want to look at that over there. It's more of those things. Oop. More of those moldy bone things, but they're up at the top of the hill. It's like they're wrapping around the hill. Ooh, this one's up in the air. That is really cool. That is so freaky. They're like the bones. They're a lot like that first abandoned building lore entry that talks about finding the corpse of something horrific and it makes you afraid that they'll live again. It's like finding the bones of some horrific creature that is in the process of decomposing. Oh, I love that. That is such a cool asset. It's too bad you can't scan it, but so cool. Man, they've really increased the amount of weird alien stuff in the game. Ooh, this is new. It's a rock with weird shape. That's new. These freaky creatures actually kind of fit well in this planet. Before, when these freaky creatures were on the Lush Planet, they kind of didn't fit. But now, they kind of fit in with the environment. I want to go to the top of this thing, just because. Whoa. The terrain is getting freaky up here. Darn it, gotta wait for my jetpack. Used to be you could climb up walls without your jetpack depleting, but they seem to have taken that out of the game. I think it was when they made it so that you can slide down slopes. That somehow messed up the infinite jetpack while climbing a hill. Or maybe I'm just doing it wrong, because it seems to be working somewhat. No! Darn it! I was almost to the top of the hill. Ah! Here, let's see if I can get this right. Yeah, if I do it right, it lets me jetpack a bit without depleting it. If I, like, look the right direction. Darn it. Only works when I press the button. I can't just hold the button. I have to press the button over and over to jump up, but oh well. I guess that works. Okay, finally. We made it up the hill. There's nothing special up here, but I just wanted to do it. Ooh, looks so cool. Looking out across this alien landscape. Wonder if I can jump over there to that plateau. Oh man, I love these things. They're so freaky. The veins and everything. Oh, the pulsating. Like they're really veins that are moving fluids around. Oh man, that's so cool. It's so Lovecraftian. Oh, I love it. Okay. No. Yes, I made it. Made it on top of this plateau. Not that it matters really, but very cool. Oh, I love these things. Oh well, time to go. I'm gonna go discover at least one of those buildings and then see if it'll give me a celestial archive once I've checked one of them off. If not, I'll just go to another system. Not waste any more planetary charts. What other planets we got here? First of all, a total of 5 celestial bodies. Arid Planet, regular hot. We're going to that planet regardless. That's an icy moon. It's a Forsaken planet, which... that does not look like an empty planet. I don't think it is. I'm gonna have to check that planet out in a little while. Let's go to one of these buildings first. I'll go to the minor settlement, why not? Oh, I have some Geknip I forgot to sell in my freighter. Alright, let's check out this icy moon. Discover the minor settlement. Ooh, it's got some, well, it's got some popcorn exotic assets on it, which look pretty cool in the blue snow. It's an extreme cold planet. Oh, butterflies. Or some kind of insect. Actually, they look like tiny birds. They are. They're just tiny birds. That's new. Yeah, they're just regular flocks of birds, but they're super tiny. And they have insect swarm behavior. That's cool. I'm glad they did weird stuff like that. This is a pretty cool frozen wasteland. Oh, and here's some normal birds. Whoa, and I got floating jellyfish. What? Weren't these the birds I was just looking at? No. This planet's got lots of swarming type creatures. They're little red jellyfish. These have always been around, but they were kind of messed up, sort of taken out of the game for a while. It's good that they're back so we can find them again. They used to be super duper rare. I think they're a bit more common, which is sort of good because then people will actually know they exist. We got more low-flying things. What is this one? Let's see. Oh, they're butterflies. They're actual butterflies. Or, well, sort of. They've got butterfly wings. Man, this is so weird. A super cold planet has lots of insect swarms. You wouldn't think so, but I mean, it's possible that there could be insects with the right chemical makeup that could stand the cold. They aren't in our world, but they are in this one. Cool. Okay, I'm gonna try using planetary chart from here. See if it'll give me Celestial Archive. Darn it, trading post. I'm gonna keep trying. I want to test if it can always give you a Celestial Archive if you keep going through the list of possible buildings. I think it's just there's so many different types of buildings these charts can find that you have to go through all of it before you get what you want. Let's see what this guy sells just for fun. Nothing I want. Dihydrogen jelly, that's what I need. Good, so at least you can get dihydrogen jelly on planet things sometimes. Now I can do some stuff. See, I'm gonna go to the trading post. wherever it is. So one of these. Nope. There we go. Ah, come on. I'm going to try one more time to locate a celestial archive. I can also check for dihydrogen jelly at this trading post. Whoa. I hate it when trading posts don't load right at first. Ah, jeez, why did they do this? So weird. Got an invisible trading post for a while. There we go. Well, that's a cool fighter. Anyway. Okay. Planetary Archive. Yeah, I knew it. You can always get a Planetary Archive as long as you keep trying. As long as you keep going through the list of possible buildings. Okay, where is the one I just got? Oh, here it is. Yep, Colossal Archive. We'll check out this planet, whatever it is. Ooh, is it a new type? I want to get a good look at it. Yeah, well, it's definitely a new type I haven't seen before. In fact, I don't think I've ever seen this one in any pictures either. Interesting. Whoa! I was trying to back up. Oh well, let's land nearby, check out this planet, and then we'll go to the building. Is this a Lush Planet? Or what kind? Land already. Oh my gosh, it won't land. There's nowhere I can land. Ah! Land! Oh my gosh. Maybe I'll have to land at the building. Finally. So what kind of planet is this? I think it's a hot planet. Doesn't look like a hot planet. Yeah, it's a hot planet. Couldn't tell because it doesn't have any of the old type of hot planet assets, of course. Since everything's different now. Kind of looks like the bottom of an ocean, like all the water evaporated or something. Oh, this would be a great place to find a sandworm. Which one would appear? Yeah, the building is definitely different. Looks kind of like a industrial grain silo. This should be Korvax lore number 2. Greetings, entity. Knowledge is all Korvax. Waiting. The Korvax archive is intended only for its own species. Ancient audio equipment drones at a low frequency. Seemingly expecting a voice command. Uh-oh. I guess entities, I hope? Good. I still have never failed at that. The archive contains a multitude of Korvax holograms. I see planets dance in their orbits, towers and cities rising and falling like blooms of wildlife. I see the nuclear fire of sentinels reaping the harvest. Yeah, this was... I think we got a piece of this lore during the weekly events, I want to say. Maybe. Huh, because it mentioned something about towers and cities in the weekly events. Everybody freaked out because they thought we were getting cities. We did get towers, though. I see shell upon shell collapse across the universe, the flow of a river of souls, each dormant vessel, red orbs ever blinking in their wake. I see a trillion Korvax bowing before a spherical mass, living biological ships orbiting the sentient world. I see it go to sleep, encased in metal as the long centuries pass. I see it all wiped out in a war of light and greed. Interesting. So that might be talking about when the Sentinels wiped out all the cities on planets. Because there's other lore that talks about that. Wow. Cool. So yeah, there's lore way back in the abandoned building lore that talks about Sentinels destroying cities. And that's why there's no giant cities on planet surfaces anymore. Huh. Okay, so I need to do an outro for this episode, for when this becomes a YouTube episode, but the live stream will continue. So, I have been Mac. Thank you for joining me for a day, and remember, everything's going to be okay.